This is the Apocalyptic Optimath channel. I'm your host, Lucifer. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. So, give me a second here. So, baby girl is angry. I don't know why you're angry, because you never talked to me before. I don't know. I don't know, man. You look real good. You look my type of girl. You look like my type of girl, but you never spoken to me before. But you mad at me. Why are you mad at me? What the fuck did I do? I give you good content. I give you powerful content. I give you things that'll give you control over your life. I give you water from the oasis. I give you everything. I give you protection. I give you weapons. I give you knowledge. I give you power. What are you mad at me for? What did I do? So, but the thing is, maybe you're right to be mad. Maybe you're right to be mad. Maybe in some level, maybe on some virtual level, you have the right to be mad. I mean, you can be mad if you want to. You can do whatever the fuck you want, especially if you're in your house and shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want in your house, right? But the thing is, we've never spoken before. We never exchanged. We never bounced anything off of each other. How can you be mad at me? You don't even know who I am. And that's the thing too. There's a reason maybe why I didn't speak to you. Because maybe you're dealing with a situation that I'm not ready to deal with. But you don't know that because you didn't ask me. Maybe I have a condition. Maybe I have an illness. Maybe I have something embarrassing that I'd rather tell you directly and in private. And maybe that's the reason. And maybe not. Maybe it's none of the above. Or maybe it is. But you don't know that. And you can't say that you know that you don't know. You assume it's because you made a video, you say it was something bad happened. Yes, something bad happened. Yes, not too long ago. Yes. What gives you the right to be angry? What's your problem? You didn't get hurt, I did. You didn't even ask. And now you're asking people not to listen to me. You don't even know if I have an issue. You just assume something for some reason. You just assume something and you ran off with it. And I know it's because I'm black. Because if I was white, you'd understand everything I'm saying. It is because I'm black. Black people don't have the right to have a level head. That's not when a black person has a level head, it's insulting to everyone, even the black people. Black people hate black people that are black. Facts. Like, black people hate black people, man. White people hate black people and black people hate black people. Like, it's fucking crazy shit. Yeah, it is because I'm black. Yes, it is. I mean, I appreciate that you might, and I'm not even sure if you do find me attractive. I'm not sure. Maybe you're doing this for your Illuminati overlord, master, whatever, right? But I feel like it's because I'm black. Because if I was white, we would be talking this out. You wouldn't have gotten mad at me. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that, man? Like, we never even spoken before. Like, we didn't even, nothing. And like I said, like, you might take it as an offense that I'm saying this, but dude, like, maybe the reason why I didn't speak to you, the reason why I didn't reach out towards you, is because of your in-home situation. I can't bring that into my life, dude. I can't do that, man. Not right now. And I was with somebody that had the same kind of in-home situation that you had. And I was working my butt off so that this person could have that situation back into their lives. And this person did not give a shit. Not two fucks. Couldn't rub two pennies together. Shit's crazy. And you mentioned it in your video. Yes. Maybe that's the fucking reason. Why are you mad? Maybe it is maybe not. And technically, no, it's not. Technically, it's not. Technically, it's not. Technically, it's because of your in-home situation. That's the reason why. It's not because somebody hurt me before. I don't give a fuck. She didn't hurt me that bad. I mean, it was pretty bad. The breakup was nuclear and shit, but she didn't hurt me that bad. We had great sex. Amazing. One of the best sex I ever had. And it's probably the same for her too. Facts. So it wasn't that's not why. It has nothing to do, you mentioned in your video, it has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is your in-home situation. That's why. That's fucking why. But you didn't ask. And you should have asked. And the only reason why you didn't ask is because I'm black. And you don't expect me to have human emotions. You expect me to be a senseless person or some shit. I don't know what. But you don't like the fact that I'm a sensible person. You don't like that about me. You don't like that. Because you could have asked. And I would have told you. And this whole shit could have not happened because maybe you don't have an in-home situation. And I'm just assuming that you have an in-home situation. But if I'm assuming those things, it's based off of what you said. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about you. I don't even know your name. I mean, I know your name, but that's obviously not your real name. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, why? How can you be mad at me? I'm the last person you should be mad at. The last person on earth that you should be mad at. I'm the last person on earth that you should be mad at. I'm building something, and you're trying to destroy what I built. Oh, no, I'm not trying to destroy. Yes, you are, because you said people not to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. And everybody else is doing that too. I'm trying to build something. Some people don't want to follow me. That's their business. But one day, I guarantee you, one of these days you're going to follow me. You're not following me right now, but I guarantee you, you're going to follow me. And that day is coming very soon. And you guys don't want to follow me. And you don't want to follow me either. Because you sitting there getting mad at me instead of talking to me. You rather be mad at me than to talk to me. That's bullshit. Look, I'm going to stop it right there because, like I said, the door is still open. And if I keep going down that road, I'm going to start saying shit that don't sound nice. So I'm going to stop it right there. But the door is still open. The door is wide open. Because I don't give a fuck about what my ex did to me. Whatever. She has her reasons. Whatever her fucking reasons are. She has her reasons. But I'm not going to sit there. She might want to sit there and complain about me and act like I'm a piece of shit. But me, I have nothing but good memories about her. And that's how I want to keep it. I don't want to have bad memories about people. And those good memories are good for you. Whoever the next girl that's gonna come into my fucking atmosphere, don't worry about my ex. Or don't worry about me still liking my ex and shit like that. Those memories are the reason why I like you too. So, you know what I mean? So that's why I rather have a positive mindset about women than having a negative mindset about women, because if I have a negative, what you perceive persists, right? So if I see women in the bad light all the time, I'm just gonna have bad women. So I need to see women in a good light so I can have good women. But are you a good woman though? That's another question. Are you a good woman? Because a good woman is not gonna get mad at a dude she likes. She never even spoke to him before, and then she gets mad, and then she starts trying to destroy his fucking YouTube channel. That's crazy. That's nonsense. So are you a good woman? Because so far, not so good. So far, I'm sorry, baby girl. But so far, not so good. You know what I mean? And like I said, doors wide open. You wanted to make this public. Doors wide open. So let's make this public. But you got to understand, everybody knows our dirty laundry. You gotta understand that everybody knows our dirty laundry, man. Like, you know, so if you gotta understand, if you coming in like this, the way you coming in, people are gonna start judging you. If you ain't a good woman, you're gonna get judged, bro. You're gonna get judged, sis. You're gonna get judged. You know what I mean? I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I know I'm a good man. I know I'm a good dude, so I'm not scared. You know what I mean? But you, like, this is a rocky start. This is a rocky start, man. You know, and I want an apology for that last video. Like, you don't have to make it public, but I want an apology because that was BS, man. That was you know, like that's like that was BS, dude. Like that was, yeah. Anyways, so I'm trying to build something. You want to come in and help me build this thing? Can we build it together? Like, is that what you want? It doesn't. If that's not what you want, that's fine. You know, I'm not a simp, but you know, I'm very flexible. Let's put it that way. You know, but I'm building something serious. You know, whatever you choose, whatever component or criteria or area that you want to work in, we can do that. Like, you know, but you need to talk to me though. Like, you need to talk to me though. You can't just get mad at me just to get mad at me, man. You need to express yourself. You need to tell me what's going on. And I need to know what's going on, because like I told you, Like, if I didn't approach you, is because of your in-home situation. Because I would approach you. If it wasn't for your in-home situation, I would have asked you before you even asked me. I would have asked you before you even asked me. It's because of your in-home situation, man. What are you doing? And you know that. You know what your situation is. So why are you mad at me when you're very aware of your situation? Like, you're living in your situation, so you're supposed to be aware of your situation. So therefore you should know that if there is some kind of blockage or non-communication, it's probably because of that, because I don't want to live in that situation. Maybe. But I don't know what your situation is. You're right. At the same time, I don't know what your situation is. But based me, I'm like, or maybe I'm cautious, or maybe I shouldn't try that because, maybe I shouldn't try that because that's not what I want to find myself in. So I'm not gonna try it. If you tell me if I'm used to swimming in the 100-meter pool and I see 1,000-meter pool, I'm not gonna jump in the 1,000-meter pool, man. I'm gonna swim in the 100-meter pool because that's what I'm used to swimming in. I don't want a 1,000-meter pool. I don't want to drown and die. Like, what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like. But you didn't even give me the chance to know if that's the issue or not. Like, so anyways, like I said, I'm doing something serious and people are not coming in right now, but they will eventually. Uh, but it doesn't even matter if people don't come in. Like I'm doing something. I have projects. Like, I have multiple projects that I'm working on. So, like, I don't even care if people don't come in. It's all about me. Like, I got something I got to do. I got something that I'm doing. I'm on a mission, and and so I expect the person to come in to understand that about me. Like, so, and not everybody understands that too. And that maybe that's the reason why I didn't approach you. Maybe it's because of my home situation that I didn't approach you, because me, I have things that I want to do, and not everybody understands that, and not everybody's ready to live with a person like that. My ex wasn't ready to live with a person like that. She tried, but she wasn't ready. You know, it was very hard. It was very hard for her. Like, it was very hard. She's not used to motivated business people. Not everybody's used to that shit. Like, most people don't do stuff like that. Nobody on my channel does things like that. They don't even understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm speaking fucking Chinese here, man. Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe I assume that, oh, well, she's just gonna act like everybody else, so therefore, what's the point? Maybe that's the reason why. Or maybe not. Because I just told you why. But maybe there are other attached reasons to it. But you didn't ask, therefore you don't know. Therefore I don't know. And therefore no one knows. Getting mad was not worth it. Getting mad was not the right decision. That was the bad decision. That was the bad decision. That was not the right time to be mad. That was a very, very miscalculated decision. It's a huge miss. Huge miss. Yeah, like stuff under here. I don't know. Whatever. was a bad decision. It was unnecessary, and it was a bad decision, and it was unnecessary. Um, but like I said, man, the door's still open. The door is still open. I don't know what. I don't know. Like I said, the door is still open. I don't know. I don't know. The door is still open. Like I said, I think you look very good. I would be interested into knowing more about you. I wish I could say the same about you, because apparently not. You know, like, so, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, so, I don't know. The ball's in your court. It was always in your court. You just, fumbled it and airballed and tried to shoot for a basket and airballed that shit. That was an airball, man. That was a brick. You're building a house. Bricks. That was an airball, man. Like, foul. Intentional foul. Two free throws at the line. Damn. That was an offensive foul. You fouled me while you were on offense. You didn't foul me while you were in defense. You fouled me on offense, man. Like, that's crazy. Why are you doing that? Anyway, like I said, like, the door is still open, and I would like an apology because that was unwarranted and unnecessary. And if you really want to know me, if you really want to come in, you can. I didn't say no. You didn't even ask me. You didn't even ask me. Like how? Why are you mad? Like, what the fuck? Like, why? What the fuck? What? I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm confused, man. Like, so I'm confused. I don't get it. So, anyways, man. But like I said, but there is a possibility that I might be like, I don't think so, because because your fucking situation. It sounds a bit, I don't know. Because me, the thing is, my situation isn't great, but I can defend myself. Like, I'm a demon. Like, the Illuminati wants me around, but I don't know why. It doesn't even make sense, because I'm like a curse to them. So I don't even understand why they would want me around. Like, it doesn't even add up. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like, so anyway, whatever. So my situation is bad. It's as bad as it could possibly get, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's livable. Well, I have an opportunity to make it out, but I need help. Right? Like, I have an opportunity to make it out, but I need help. Right? And if I don't have help, I'm just going to be sitting here kicking ass, but not taking names. You know what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say here, but that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm going to kick ass, but I'm not going to be doing anything serious, and that's not the point. My point is not to just kick ass and not do shit. If I kick ass, it's for a fucking reason. I'm not going to kick ass for no reason, I mean, kicking ass for yourself is fine, but at the same time, so what? There's 24 hours in a day. Okay, well, yeah, you just kick some ass. I'm not going to spend 48 hours waiting until the next time I kick some ass, like, not doing shit, like 72 hours not doing nothing, just twirling my thumbs around like a fucking idiot. Like, that's pretty fucking bad. Like, that's pretty bad, which is kind of what's going on. Which is a little bit what's going on right now. I'm like sitting there waiting for the next time I kick some ass, and that's garbage. I don't want to live like that. So, so if you want to come in, you're going to have to understand, you're going to have to help me in some way, shape, or form. You're going to have to, you're going to have to help me in some way, shape, or form. And, and you need to talk to me, because you'd be surprised what I would be willing to accept. But at the same time, I have specific things that I don't think is a good idea for me to drag myself into. But I don't want to say that publicly, so you're gonna have to like speak to me so I can actually tell you what I think. There's no reason to be mad. That doesn't make sense. And I would like an apology, because you're asking people not to listen to what I'm saying. And people should only listen to what I'm saying. I'm the only person to listen to. So I would like an apology for that shit, man, because I'm deadly serious. I would absolutely want an apology, like, because that was unnecessary, uncalled for. That was not. That was this. I never talk shit about you or your channel or the type of work you do. I encourage the type of work you do on many of my videos. Many of my videos, I encourage people to get into laws of attraction. I use affirmations. I love your affirmations. I think they're lovely. I think you're lovely. I think your affirmations are lovely. I think you have a lot of potential. I think if you keep doing, I think you're too good at what you're doing, even. I think you're too good at what you're doing, even. I'm surprised you don't have more subscribers than that. It's so good. So I don't know, like this, like I don't know, that wasn't. Getting mad was the bad decision, dude. I don't know why you chose that. It's Then I think it's because I'm black that you chose to get mad instead of talking to me. I think so. I think it's because I'm black. Me personally, I think it's because I'm black. Because if I was white, you would have spoke to me. If I was white, you would have spoke to me, dude. Facts. That's just facts. That's just pure, straight facts. If I was white, you would have spoken to me. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. So I want an apology, man. I want an apology, and you don't have to make it public. You can make it public if you want to, but I want an apology, man. Because I never did that shit to you, and I don't know why you chose to do that to me. Like that's weird. But like I said, man, even though that hurt me a lot, door's still open. Door's still open, and but you're gonna have to tell me what's your situation. You're gonna have to explain more to me than what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with you. I don't know much about you. So you're gonna have to tell me, because I don't know. Like like I whatever. So so yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, door's still open, man. Door's still open. You know, I think you're very pretty. Like I said before, I think you're very pretty. I would be interested in knowing who you are, but but you're gonna have to talk though. And it feels weird every time I say that. I feel like I'm asking something like crazy, and that's not normal to feel like that, bro. And then and that shit needs to stop. I don't know why you guys or have this weird behavior with people, man. That shit needs to stop, bro. Like, and because people keep saying, "Oh, everybody's stuck on their cell phone." Well, nobody's texting me, so I don't know why everybody's stuck on their cell phone. But I don't think the cell phone's the problem. I think people just have bad communication skills. Period. Like I don't think it has nothing to do with the cell phone. People just have very bad communication skills, man, and that's I don't know, because that seems a bit feral. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. You seem a bit feral. You seem a bit feral. It's feral like behavior, because you chose anger over speaking to me. Like, why? I don't even know you. Why would you choose anger? Why wouldn't you just talk to me? Like, I don't. That's crazy. I mean, like, that seems a bit. It's like a bit feral. It's a bit feral, man. And I don't know. I hope not. I hope you're not feral. Like, but that's a bit feral. Like, it's a bit. You chose anger. You immediately chose anger, and that is a red flag to me. And I don't know. It's because I don't even know why you chose anger. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even, like, I'm assuming things I don't know about you. Like, I'm just assuming I'm making wild allegations. I'm making wild allegations right now. These are wild allegations. I don't know your persona. I don't know your personality. And what I'm trying to say is, I would like to get to know your personality. I would like to know who you are, but you didn't give me that chance. You took that chance away from me. And I don't even know why. You took that chance away from me. Like, I didn't get a chance to know you. I didn't get a chance to speak to you. I didn't get a chance to nothing. Just instant mad. So yeah, I'm assuming I gotta, like, I'm trying to understand why. Like, is it because I'm black? Is it because this? Because that? Like, what is it? Like, why this person decided to take away my only opportunity to know them, if there was even an opportunity to start with. And on that note, I'm gonna stop the video right there, and I'm gonna ask you to please contact me, please speak to me, if you really want to talk to me, if you really want this, if you really want to be with the master of all masters, if you really want to be with the downtown legend, the Montreal downtown legend himself, me, if you want to be with the number one chosen one, if you want to be with the first 144,000, if you want to be with Lucifer, the highest form of human evolution, and then some, and the king of hell, and all of that good stuff, if you want that, then talk to me, man. What the fuck? Like, like, if you want to make some money, if you're ambitious, if you're a gold digger, you know, if you're all of that good stuff and a bag of Funyuns, come talk to me, man. You just talk to me. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's the issue? What's the problem? And there has to be a fucking problem, because I didn't fucking do anything. I didn't do shit. Why would you be mad? So it's either you're Illuminati and you're fucking with me because I didn't do shit to you, or this is a very big misunderstanding. And I hope it's a misunderstanding, because I think you're hot. I think you're smoking hot. I think you're piping hot. Pause. Pardon my language. So like I said, man, door's still open. My door's still open, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. Like, 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 I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think this is a very big misunderstanding, and I think it's a very big misunderstanding. I think this is just a huge misunderstanding, and and it's not too late for it to be rectified. I don't think it might be too. Also, that's true. It might be, but I don't know. And no, it's not because of my ex. It's not. It's not. It's because of your in the home situation. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. I mean, like, I don't know, like, it's um that's the reason. If I didn't speak to you before this, that's the reason. That's my reason. And you might not like it, and it might sound selfish, but I don't care. Like like, and I just don't care. And that does sound mean, but you know, I'm not that mean of a person either. And like I said, I'm ambitious. I'm highly driven and highly motivated. So I don't. I'm not ready. I'm just not. It's not even that I'm not. That's not true. That's not true. It's not that I'm not ready. It's just I want to know you better. I want to know you better, and maybe then now I'm not ready. Too. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Period. Like, I'm just not. I'm just not, dude. Like, so. And it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice I'm making because I want things. You know. I'm gonna, get rich or die trying. I'm gonna get rich or die trying, and once I get rich, then I can think of other things. But right now, what's on my head is getting rich or die trying. And that's what I'm gonna do, regardless if people hate me for it or love me for it. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focusing on getting rich or die trying. And the worst part is I might die trying. And you're gonna have to cope with that. You're gonna have to understand that there's a probability, there's a small chance that I might die while trying to get rich, because that's what I'm doing. And I got the Illuminati after me, and all kinds of shit. So there's a good probability. There's a not a good probability. There's a virtual chance. There's like a literal chance that it might happen. It could happen. I don't think so, but it could. So um so yeah, that's the reason why, man. So and maybe you could be angry at that. That would make sense. It would be more understandable than you just randomly, bullying me for no reason. Because right now you're bullying me. And and it is what it is. You know, I don't know. I don't know. So, anyways, that's what I'm. That's the reason why. It's not because of my ex. You even mention it. Like, it's not because of my ex. It's not because I'm scared that the same shit might happen. Maybe I want the same shit to happen again. I don't know. I'm crazy, man. I'm a crazy person. So I don't know. Maybe I want that to happen again for some reason. I don't know. But you don't know that either because you did not ask me anything. You chose anger. You didn't ask. And I'm not gonna go if somebody isn't living in a situation that I don't want to live in. I'm not gonna talk to them. What if the person likes me? What if I talk to the person and they like me and I don't even want to be with them and they like me? That's even worse. That would make me look like a jerk. That would feel like a jerk doing that. Like I know I'm not gonna go out with them and I'm talking to them as if like I'm giving them a chance, and I know very well that I'm not gonna give them a chance. Like that's bullshit. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That makes no sense. So like you need to ask, man. And you really fucking like I said, doors wide open, and you really need to say something because you need to say something because like you'd be surprised. Like I don't know, man. I value honesty, man. Like, and there's a reason why. Lucifer loves telling the truth, and there's a reason why. Because you'd be surprised, right? Like you'd be surprised what you can get away with. Like I always say, you'd be surprised what you can get away with when you ask, honestly. Especially when it comes to women. If you ask nicely, you'd be surprised what you could get away with, man. But you don't. The moral of the story is you'll never know because you never asked. But it's my fault that you didn't ask. No, that's crazy. No, it's not. It's not. So doors wide open. Do balls in your camp. Do with this what you will. Do what thou wilt. Balls in your court. I don't know. Door is still open. My door is still open. I don't know, but like I said before I go, my door is still open. But I want to know more about your situation because I think you're pretty. I think you're beautiful. I think you look ravishing. But I need to know if we can work together. I don't know if I can work. I can't. Not everybody's compatible with me. Not everybody's compatible with me. I need to know if we can work together. So, like, not everybody's compatible. And you can still do your thing and I can still do mine. But I just want to figure out how this is going to work. I want to figure out if it can work. But you didn't give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance, man. So give me a chance. Like stop this. Stop this nonsense and give me a chance. If you want to give me a chance, give me a chance. If you don't want to, you don't want to. If it's too late, well, I hope not. I hope it's not too late. I don't know why it would be too late because it's only been a couple days. So, I don't know. Like I don't know. And please be honest, cause I'm the king of hell, dude. Like I'm the king of hell. Like like nah, for real, bro. No, I don't think you understand. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it. I severely doubt that you understand what that means. Severely. So you really fucking need to stop and think for 2 seconds. No pun intended, no offense meant. But think about it. Because the reason why I'm saying that is like people come at me and they assume things and they think I'm human and that I have human emotions, bro. Like I have emotions, but they're not human, and I mean that in a good way. Like my emotions are in the right places. Like I don't have emotions in places that they're not supposed to be. So like I'm not human. So the people assume they come at me and then they start saying wild shit for me to start liking them or whatever, and then blah 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 blah. Like just dude, just be yourself. You'd be surprised. Like you'd be surprised what kind of people I like or what kind of people I hang around with. Like so don't be a dick. Like in Ant-Man, Quantum of whatever, Quantum Solace. Ant-Man Quantum Solace, bro. Like don't be a dick, man. No pun intended, no offense meant. But seriously, just don't be a dick. Like like whatever. Like like I'm the king of hell, man. Like don't be shy. Like like anyway. So if you but like now we're airing out our fucking laundry, like I said before. So whatever it is, what it is. Um, you know, like I said, man. Like I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm the king of hell. Cause I don't think anybody understands that. Like, trust me, I don't think people understand that, bro. Like, I don't think people understand that notion, like at all. Like 0%. Like, there's nothing you can tell me that would surprise me. Like, like there's nothing I can't work with because I'm a fucking genius. Like, and it's not just that. There's other things too. There's also my personal life. There's not a lot that I can't deal with. But in personality speaking wise, but there's some people that have nice personalities, but they're kind of dicks. Like so, it happens. There's people that are very enjoyable, but they're jerks. So you can't really hang around with them. So like I like Robert Downey Jr. I would like to get the only reason why I'm not wearing I like Robert Downey Jr. t-shirt is because I'm not sure if this guy did some shit to some people sometime, because he's part of the cabal and all of that good stuff. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be wearing a I like Robert Downey Jr. t-shirt on every fucking day religiously. Like religiously, like facts. That would be my church. I would be at the church of Robert Downey Jr. As a matter of fact, if Robert Downey Jr. opens up a church, I'ma show up. you know, facts for real. Like Keanu Reeves, I would go to Michael Bay's church, Keanu Reeves' church, and Robert Downey Jr.'s church. I would at all three. I would go at all three churches in one day, every fucking day. That would be like my schedule. That would be on my schedule. It would be the number one most important thing. I'm not kidding. I don't know why you're laughing. It's not funny. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. So, anyways, so that's all I have to say. I'm stopping right there, man. I hope I explained myself correctly here. I was a lot more pissed off than that. I actually had to do this 3 times because I was so fucking pissed. But like I hope I expressed myself 3 times. Yes, I am very angry. I'm not in a very good mood because you asked people not to watch my shit. So I'm not very happy right now. I'm not very happy. But I'm over it right now. Right now I'm over it, and by the time that this video comes out, I'll be even more over it. I'll probably be playing a fucking video game or something. So So I don't know. Like I'm gonna wait for your answer. I don't know what you think, or I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know nothing. I'm here in total darkness, and people are just mad at me and shit, and I don't know what the fuck going on. So that's great. And so I don't know. Balls in your court, like I said. I'm gonna stop repeating it, and I'm gonna tell you to have a great day and have a good one. Peace out.